So, could y'all tell us your testimonies again? They're real good.
Well, I messed my life up when I was a child. I grew up in drugs, and my mother committed suicide because I treated her terrible. I ruined a lot of people's lives, and it wasn't until I was 33 years old that somebody shared the story of Jesus with me, and I gave my life to the Lord Jesus. And then I married a wonderful woman a year later, and our lives began in the Lord Jesus, and it's been an incredible venture ever since then.
Well, amen. So now,
How about you, Mom?
Yeah, I love to tell my story. Well, I always tell the young people, and I don't want to leave it out because I want y'all to make sure you don't get this in your life. I started out with just a bad attitude, and it started by just going, throwing my hair. You know, my mother say, "Would you wash the dishes?" And I'd do something like that, or "Will you clean this kitchen tonight?" Ooh, I just get so mad. I didn't want to be told what to do, no matter what my mama wanted me to do. And it started young, and rebellion starts young. And my rebellion started little. And then as I got a little older, and I was in church. I was in church when I was 10 years old. I went forward in a church, and I asked Jesus to come in my heart because the preacher was preaching on hell for 45 minutes with the heat up. Everybody in the room would look like they were going through the change. But I went forward like all the rest of the kids. But I didn't meet Jesus. I just didn't want to go to hell. And I've never changed my mind. I don't want to go to hell now either. But that wasn't salvation. There's more to salvation than just not wanting to go to hell. And I went forward and I did exactly what they told me to do. And that's been a burden in my heart for years and years, that a lot of people have done what they've said to do. Ask Jesus to come in your heart, and you'll be saved. And you know, the real truth is that that's all it takes. But it must be conviction. You know, Jesus saves you, but it's not just the same thing. But I didn't know what was going on in my life, and I didn't know Him. And I grew up bad. I got in drugs. I got in so much rebellion. I got into filth and garbage. I ran away from home real early. I ended up going to prison in Texas here for armed robbery, and I've been in prison on an 8-year sentence. All the time I had couldn't get out. When I did get out, I went right back to drugs. Nothing changed me. Hard, angry, mean, curse, filthy, vile, like the Proverbs talks about, a loud woman, filthy, angry. And after I'd been out of prison a year and a half, a young man, bold young man, witnessed to me, kept telling me, Jesus loves you, can take away my sin. I just had my last abortion just a couple of weeks right before this all happened. I was feeling a little guilty, or it's bugging me, that abortion. I couldn't shake it. And that young man kept telling me Jesus could take away my sin. And on March 31st, 40 years ago, that young man told me Jesus could take a tramp. I didn't want to be a tramp. You could cuss me out, it didn't hurt my feelings. But he told me he could take a tramp and make a lady. And on March 31st, out in front of a topless bar, I prayed to receive Jesus Christ. Not just to give him my heart, but to give him me, like a wedding. I took Jesus to be mine, and Jesus took me to be his. And we became one, like the Bible says. And I have shared around the world, in both hemispheres, that on March 31st, I knelt down an old tramp, but I stood up a lady, clean and pure and forgiving. And that's my story. Isn't that exciting?
Cool.